Afternoon. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. We'll see the Miami Heat defending home turf in the Eastern Conference. A look at the Magic starting group. Payton and Fournier are the 1 and the 2. Maurice Speights out there with Simmons. And it's Biyombo at the pivot spot manning the middle. And here's Olynyk from the arc. Offensive rebound. Winslow's shot is off. Miami on defense. Simmons passes to Payton. And Fournier kicks to Speights. Good ball movement here by the Magic. 6 on the shot clock. Simmons dishes to Payton. The three-pointer, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Richardson the pass to Dragic. Screen by Olynyk. They set the pick. There's Dragic with the three. Miami keeping it alive with a new 24. It's good.
Well, I like watching him get after it on the glass now, staying active, and usually that leads to good things.
Payton kicks to Simmons. Dragic against Payton. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
Boy, it's good to see Payton work on that mid-range jumper. He's put in a lot of time to make that a consistent part of his game. Well, and you look at Elfrid Payton. Now, he doesn't shoot it well, we know that, but boy, can he get in the lane. Excellent at penetrating. He's got a great first step and the size and athleticism to finish inside.
Here's Payton after the made shot from Goran Dragic. Simmons with it. Now guarded by Winslow. Simmons dishes to Speights. Orlando gets it back. Speights missing again.
They're 1 of 4 here to start, looking to get into a flow offensively.
If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Here's Richardson. The Heat need to get a shot off. Shades over Fournier. That one off the back iron and out. Payton against Dragic. Payton kicks to Fournier. Sinks the three-pointer.
That's Fournier's specialty. The long-distance bomb that really hand-ties defenses.
Pass to Adebayo. Richardson, that's a two-pointer. Richardson missing again.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Now here's Payton, 20 feet out. Misses off the right iron.
Yeah, that's just poor decision-making. He's got to be better in those situations.
Greg, I just think he was in a hurry. He flat out rushed it. I mean, I don't know what he was thinking there. He actually was in a brain-neutral position.
Now here's Payton. Justice Winslow missing his last shot. Payton passes to Speights. That's good, and it's Payton with the assist. Speights has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Oh, I love the way Payton is always looking to swing the ball. I mean, he's constantly on the lookout for the ball reversal to help an open teammate get a shot.
Now here's Richardson. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Let's send it over to David Aldridge, who caught up with head coach Erik Spoelstra. David?
Yeah, Kevin, he said, look, they're going to stay aggressive even though there's tough shot blocking in the middle. He told me we've got to go at those guys. We can't shrink from the challenge inside. And since they're up 2-1 in the season series, I think they have an idea of what they're up against.
David thinks sounds like he's prepped his guys on how to handle this opposing defense.
And no surprise there, because they're facing a team that can win games with its defense. They are an aggressive bunch from the start.
And you know, guys, that being the case, they can't play soft today. I mean, they've got to really be locked in on being the aggressors. Come out firing and try to get off to a good start.
Here's Payton. Justice Winslow picking up that last bucket. And here is Payton. Speights with it. He kicks to Fournier. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Miami's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Dragic kicks to Winslow. Here's Adebayo. Here's Olynyk. No good. That would have tied it.
You must make that one. Even with the defense present, these are shots you have to finish.
Payton drives in. Olynyk with the steal. Here's Richardson. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Fournier dishes to Spates. Richardson against Fournier. Kicks it to Payton. There's the triple. Nailed from three-point land. Payton's got 5 points so far.
Seeing the defense was staying off of him that time, Payton, fully aware of the opportunity, took advantage.
Olynyk, a screen on Payton. Dragic kicks to Olynyk. Now the pass to Adebayo. Good ball movement here by the Heat. There's Dragic with the three. No good. That's miss number 2. He's 1 for 3. Payton passes to Fournier. Feeds it to Biyombo. Fournier against Richardson. Shot clock at 6. And stolen by Richardson. To the paint. Here's Adebayo. Orlando grabs the miss. Spates has got his 4th rebound in this one.
And probably the prime memories with the Heat have to be from the Big Three era. I mean, the team has done a great job of transitioning from that era to this current one, but classic example for me of reloading versus rebuilding.
Shot clock at 3. Here's Fournier, and it's blocked, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Johnson, he's checked in for Miami. Ellington comes in for Justice Winslow. Hezonja, he's checked in for the Magic. Augustine comes in for Payton. So it's Miami now, trailing by 5. Ellington dishes to Olynyk. Outside Dragic. Olynyk, a screen on Augustine. Dragic gets the bucket. And Greg, credit the Miami Heat front office and coaching staff for continuing to keep this team competitive despite losing several Hall of Fame type players in the last couple of years.
And that is never an easy task for a franchise to go through. But the Heat have stayed in the competitive picture with smart signings and trades, and don't discount the impact Eric Spoelstra has had on that roster.
Here is Ellington. Magic knocking down the tray. Dishes it to Olynyk. He feeds it to Dragic, and he lays it straight in. Dragic has got 6.
And I respect the craftiness and savvy of Dragic. I mean, when he gets positioned deep inside, he finds a way to score.
Here's Hezonja. Richardson covering. Shot off the screen. Here's Biyombo. It's deflected.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it, Greg. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Now here's Dragic. He has 6, and it's DJ Augustine with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Johnson, he's checked in for Goran Dragic. And Orlando making a change here. Now here's Johnson. Screen by Olynyk. Shot clock at 5. Here's Richardson, and it's Richardson slamming it down.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff.
Yeah, highly efficient. Nothing extra special there. Just effective.
Now here's Matt. He's guarded by Johnson. 3-pointer Augustine. Can't hit that one. Now the Heat take it the other way. Here's Ellington. Again, the Heat good for 2. Orlando's gone 4-7 from three-point range so far in the first. And Augustine kicks to Biyombo. Augustine a screen on Olynyk. Now Biyombo. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Shoots from the elbow. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Miami's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. And Olynyk kicks to Richardson. Pass to Johnson. Screen by Olynyk. Three-pointer Ellington. It's Biyombo with the rebound. Biyombo's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. Well, Clark, you've been in the booth for so long, but I have to ask, have you ever toyed with the idea of coaching or working in some team's front office? I know you did briefly for the Pacers.
Yeah, I did, and I enjoyed it. I was working in player relations, player development with our guys off the court, and loved it. But it just wasn't something I could sustain at this season in my life. Not interested in coaching. I've never really been, because my career path went towards broadcasting right after I got done playing, and I've paid my dues and have grown in this profession. And I would want to do the same thing in coaching, and I just don't have enough time in front of me to do that. So I'm happy to be around the game in this capacity. Coaching never lets up. I get an off season as a broadcaster.
Yes. That one is no good.
And for the Magic, it's really been a musical chairs with their coaches. A lot of churning on the roster, but the pieces still have yet to gel. And honestly, it's been a mess.
Now here's Johnson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Olynyk sets a screen for Richardson. Shot off the pick. And there's another one for the Heat.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Here are the Magic now, trailing by 2. And if you're running the Magic, Greg, what's the roadmap to contention?
Well, first and foremost, it's always going to have to start through the draft. I mean, you've got to be able to get core pieces there, and then you want to continue to add perimeter shooting.
Take a break.
And focus on developing your young talent based on the way the game is played today.
First free throw is good. Both shots good from the stripe. And Greg, you hear about the competitive culture that this Miami Heat franchise has.
Yeah, and that doesn't always work for some teams, but it works for the Heat. This group will push each other all the time to be the best they can be. The practices have a feel of game-level intensity.
Now here's Johnson. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
3 on 3. The dish to Ellington. Passes it to Johnson. Here's Richardson, and the whistle blows, so a chance here for a 3-point play.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Miami shooting their first free throw this game.
Only 71% from the line last season, and rest assured they're hoping to bring those numbers up this year.
Free throw off from Richardson. Orlando trailing here. And now Orlando on the break. Launches the three. Mack, no luck. Miami's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Johnson the screen. And here is Johnson. Johnson with a screen on Augustine. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Heat lead by 2. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And forward James Johnson battled his way back into the league after some stints abroad. He talked about his approach to the game.
I play the game how it's supposed to be played. I play offense, I play defense, I rebound, steals, blocks. You know, I'm pretty much that guy who likes to work hard and don't want anybody to beat him out, you know, except the challenge.
That's exactly the kind of hard-nosed, old-school attitude that coaches just love.
Kevin, and so do his teammates. I mean, a guy like that brings out the best in everybody on that team. They just kind of feed off of his effort and desire.
Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Miami, guys.
I mean, a solid first quarter, especially looking at that plus turnover ratio.
Yeah, everything is sharp. I mean, nothing forced, precise passes, taking care of the ball. That's good stuff.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court for the Heat, Tyler Johnson is out there with Wayne Ellington. Then there's Richardson, then it's Kelly Olynyk, and it's Johnson in at the 4 spot. Clark, we know how big a Ohio State fan, I'm sorry, the Ohio State University fan that you are. Who is on your list for best players in the NBA coming out of the Big Ten?
Partner, you know me well because I was going to go right at you to correct you on that. It is the Ohio State University, as you indicated. Well, right now, probably have to go with Mike Conley. He's been superb throughout his career, particularly the last 4 or 5 years in terms of outstanding Big Ten players. Draymond Green, how can you not mention him? Double-time NBA champion. And then Oladipo out of IU, another guy that might be worthy of consideration there.
Both shots good from the stripe.
This summer, a new front office taking over in Orlando after a rebuild effort that stretched back 5 seasons. Magic fans hoping they can get things headed in the right direction now.
Now here's Richardson. He dishes it to Johnson. Johnson the screen. Richardson kicks to Johnson. There's the feed to Johnson. For the 3. Second chance shot. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a 3-point play. Going to the line for 1.
And using that 7-foot frame on the boards, yes, Olynyk possesses guard skills, but he can still be a force down low.
And for the Magic, do you think hiring a new GM will get the team headed, Clark, in the right direction?
Well, that's a good question, but I think that's a start. And again, alignment is so key when you talk about organizational success, from your ownership through your president, general manager, coaching staff. Everybody has to be committed to their alignment and culture. Their current structure has some overlap between business and basketball operations. I think that all has to be smoothed out. But one step at a time, one brick at a time.
The Magic trail by 3. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, the Orlando Magic do have a stacked front court. They've got plenty of size. Head coach Frank Vogel said, in today's small ball NBA, we think we can beat the heck out of teams in the paint. But shooting has been a hindrance. He conceded we might have to win some games, 68-65. Kevin?
Going against the grain, DA. Thank you. Now, here's Ellington. Johnson, the pass to Olynyk. Miami no good on that time either. Orlando's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. There's a good screen. Here's Augustine. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
A shot by Ellington, no good.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Hezonja kicks to Mack. Pass to Augustine. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Hezonja. But they'll get another chance. Augustine against Johnson. Tipped away and stolen by Ellington. Johnson outside. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for Miami.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
Yeah, but they've also protected the paint extremely well. You see that in their block shot totals, but also they've altered a lot of shots.
And that one falls for Johnson.
And, you know, doesn't matter where you line him up. Tyler Johnson has become a playmaker. You know, had to work his way into the NBA, but he has quickly established himself. Great threat off the bench who brings instant scoring and can be a catalyst for your offense.
The Heat making a switch here. Adebayo's checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Covered by Winslow. Spates sets a screen. 4 on the clock. The Magic again can't hit. And Greg with Johnson, it's that burst he plays with on the floor that makes him such an energizer.
Yeah, and for a player who isn't the biggest guard, you know, he attacks with reckless abandon. Great speed of play in the half court as well as transition, and he's really slippery and can step in if you overcommit.
The Heat keeping it alive. Fresh 24. Winslow, the pass to Adebayo. It's stolen. And here we go. Fast break. Payton's got it. Good on the 13-footer. Payton's got 7 points.
And Payton has the ability to turn the Jets on in a heartbeat. When you allow him some space to get going, it's over.
Johnson dishes to Ellington. And the pass to Adebayo. Clock at 4. Johnson outside. From deep three-point range. And it's Johnson again missing. The Magic trail by 3. Payton kicks to Spates. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. He's got 5. The Heat shooting about 33%. Not happy with their play on that end. Johnson, the pass to Johnson. Ellington with it. He kicks to Johnson. Johnson sets the screen for Winslow. Heat moving the ball around. Here's the screen. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
That's their first of the game, though, so sharp passing has helped them to craft this lead.
And the Heat making a change here. Dragic is checked in. And a change for the Magic. Fournier is checked in. The Magic have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Payton outside. Simmons against Winslow. No good from Simmons.
Boy, he blew the easy 2 by profile. Trying to look good. That's a bad decision and poor execution.
Kicks to Ellington. Feeds it to Johnson. Miami no good on that time either. Orlando's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Simmons with it. Now guarded by Winslow. Speights with a screen on Dragic. Simmons on the wing. Simmons missing again. The Heat with the lead. Johnson outside. Dishes to Dragic. Johnson against Speights. To stop the drought. And again, it's the Heat missing. Well, Orlando shooting 28%, a rocky performance for them offensively. Payton in the corner. Speights with a screen on Johnson. Payton dishes to Speights. And that misses. That would have put him up.
And low percentage look on that one. Not sure what he was thinking.
I agree with you. Not a good shot, not good offense. They can get a much better look than that, but they're going to need to be patient to do so.
Now here's Payton following the missed shot by James Johnson. Speights sets a screen. Payton kicks to Speights. It's Fournier on the wing. Over Ellington. Once again off the mark, Orlando. Fournier's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Ellington the pass to Dragic. Back to Ellington. Johnson the screen. Here's Dragic. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Dragic has got 8 points.
And Orlando coach Frank Vogel, an assistant coach and advanced scout for about a decade before his first head job with the Pacers, did a terrific job. He helped turn the Pacers into a powerhouse.
Now here's Speights. He's got 5.
Really good job on the inside that time. I mean, he had to work for that rebound, and he got it done.
Dragic dishes to Ellington. Pass to Adebayo. Here's Dragic. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And the Pacers made the playoffs 5 out of 6 seasons under Coach Vogel. A conference best 56 wins in 2014.
Yeah, and I was there during some of those wonderful runs. And for many, it was a surprise to see the Pacers look in a different direction. But it is the nature of the business for head coaches, and the former general manager, president with the Pacers, felt like it was just time for a change. So Frank Vogel's in Orlando, has some talented pieces, and now it's just about trying to make those pieces fit.
And the first one at the line is good.
And Dragic came into the NBA with something on his resume that not many other rookies have. He has a ring from winning the Slovenian Pro League the year before he came to America.
And Orlando making a change here. Biyombo's checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them. We always talk about what a good shot is from time to time. Clark, how would you define a good shot in the context of an offensive possession set?
To me, Kevin, a good shot is a shot that a guy can make 60 to 80% of the time when he takes it. Whether that's a three-point shot, your post-up moves, your mid-range jump shots. Those are quality shots. And then the other piece of it is you don't want to take a lot of contested shots. You can make them as a pro, but good shots are shots you can make 60 to 80% of the time, and usually that means you're getting open shots versus contested shots.
And that replay brought to us by Under Armour. Another Unleash Chaos moment. One of the more exciting plays in basketball. They set the pick. Simmons against Winslow. Off the pick. They get it back. Biyombo, and the whistle blows, so a chance here for a three-point play.
Hey, Kevin, you know it's true. No substitute for hard work on the offensive boards, and that's what Biyombo's doing there. Always a threat to peel off those offensive oranges.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Josh Richardson's checked in for Wayne Ellington.
One shot.
And, you know, the Magic last summer looking to address their biggest weakness, a team really desperate for more perimeter shooting to space the floor.
Now here's Dragic. He's got 12. Here's Richardson. Fires for three. That's in, coming off an assist from Dragic. Richardson's got the lead up to 7 now for Miami.
With this lead, they're playing confidently, showing a quick trigger from beyond.
Yeah, and the perimeter shots, though, Greg, not really falling at a good clip here. So I think they may have to back out of that a bit and not settle for those jump shots.
Here's Speights. Rebound by the Heat. Johnson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Obviously, I mean, it would go a long way if he's making his shots. Right now, they're behind, and they certainly could use his help.
Now here's Winslow. He feeds it to Dragic. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And now it's a 9-point Heat lead.
Boy, he's dangerous right now. He feels like he's making every shot he puts up.
Payton kicks to Speights. They set the pick. Payton outside. There's the dish to Simmons. Shoots over Winslow. Great positioning on the putback.
No stopping Biyombo on the glass, working hard every possession. He's out there on the floor. I love that effort.
Now here's Richardson. He's got 9. Back to Winslow. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And Speights has it in the corner. Outside, Simmons. Winslow against Fournier. 5 to shoot. Fires the 3. Speights missing again.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target. And he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
Payton in the corner. Speights sets a screen for Payton. Knocks it loose. Here's Biyombo. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Richardson kicks to Dragic. Back to Richardson. And stolen by Simmons. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
2 shots.
It's his first trip to the line.
And last season, he made good on about 3 out of every 4 free throw attempts. And last time I checked, I think that's 75%.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first.
And probably the one constant of this Miami team the last few years has been their defense. They do a great job of making life difficult for opposing shooters, and it's been anchored by one of the best shot blockers in the game with Whiteside.
Olynyk, he's checked in for Miami. Tyler Johnson comes in for Winslow. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. And the Miami defense is more than just Whiteside blocking shots, as you might say. Greg, they do a great job of limiting opponents' threes.
Yeah, they challenge the 3 ball as well as anybody. Both contest the shot and close out to deny the attempt from even being taken. This roster does a great job of taking away space from shooters.
DJ Augustine's checked in for the Magic. To the wing right side. Lasagna, the pass to Biyombo. The Magic have shot 67% from the line, going 6 of 9.
Two shots.
first one falls for him.
Boy, Hezonja, gotta love him. I mean, he's a fantastic two-guard with great size.
He's off on the second. The Heat leading by 5. Johnson dishes to Johnson. They set the pick. Right side, Dragic.
Block. Side out.
Richardson for 3. No good on the buzzer beater. And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close game going on here. Heat out front, leading by 5. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Elfrid, how big is defense going to be in the second half to help you get this win?
It's going to be big. That's what it's going to come down to. Defense wins games.
It certainly does, Elfrid. Thank you. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here, along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Time to check out the first half of action. Goran Dragic has been the story in this one. He had 14 points and 1 steal. Kenny, let's start with you. What'd you think about the Heat?
Well, they've been rewarded for dumping the ball inside, keeping the defense honest. You have to mix it up. A little bit outside, a little bit inside. Now that separates teams.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the Magic.
Ernie, they're taking way too many threes. The offense has no rhythm. They need to go back to the drawing board. Maybe try to get a little bit more transition, more off the pick and roll. Anything other than shooting that 3. It's not going.
That's it for halftime. Glad you could join us, as now we send you back to the action for the start of the third quarter.
We return now to Miami, where you can see all the action happening on Ocean Drive, right on the beachfront. Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. You know, Goran Dragic has been exceptional here, guys.
Oh, well, they've done a good job of letting the game come to them, and really few forced shots here so far.
And, you know, Greg, I like how they've set the pace. There's a lot of time left in this one, so there's no rush. You don't have to go 70 miles an hour. Keep it at about 45.
And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. The Magic trail by 5. And so in the game for the Magic, Payton and Fournier are the 1 and the 2. Simmons is out there with Maurice Spates, and it's Biyombo at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Winslow. Here's Richardson, and it's Spates with the rebound. Spates has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Payton kicks to Biyombo. Here's the screen. Payton outside. Spates sets a screen. Clock at 6. Simmons a screen on Winslow. Here's Fournier, and it's Miami with the rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Now here's Richardson. Now Winslow. Passes to Dragic. Screen by Olynyk from deep 3-point range. And it's Spates with the rebound. Spates has got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
And, you know, last season, it seemed like it was a strong return to form for Goran Dragic. Was able to be more ball dominant when he was on the floor. And that style seems to work to his advantage, and he just seemed more comfortable in his role with this team.
Now here's Richardson. He's got 9. Back to Winslow. They set the screen. Shot off the screen. They grab their own miss. Powered down as the whistle blows. A 3-point play chance.
And Kevin, plays like that, really the reason they've got a nice lead right now. Just a great job on the glass.
And Greg, the jam and the follow gets their whole bench jumping. Look at them. They are really into it.
Yeah, they sure are. That's a little salt in the wound there. I mean, they take a miss and turn it into one of the plays of the game. That hurts.
One shot.
And that one misses. And Greg, with Dragic in his statistical resurgence for several seasons, he had been sharing playmaking duties with guys like Wade and Bledsoe.
And as great as those players are, Dragic is best when he's the lead guard. Seems to be best paired with a shooter. A player's mentality can change when he is or isn't the primary ball handler, and that's been the case with Dragic.
Now here's Winslow. Screen by Olynyk. Biyombo with the block.
And this is something Biyombo excels in. Timing and blocking shots.
Fournier for 3. Here's Spates. And it's Miami with the rebound. Adebayo's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done.
Two shots, foul, 2.
And for the young players on the Magic, how much tougher is it to develop when a team is continually changing their coaching staff?
Well, Kevin, we've seen it. I mean, when you have multiple turnover, particularly in key front office or coaching positions, that's very difficult for the players. It's disorienting. 4 different coaches in the last 3 years.
Shooting 2.
At some point, you have to set your anchor and sail accordingly.
First free throw is good. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
Tell you what, shooting 20% to start the second half doesn't bode well for how this will play out for this squad. This guy will really make you pay if you leave him enough room outside.
Now here's Dragic. He's got 14. He dishes it to Olynyk, and there's the feed to Richardson. There's a screen. Pass to Dragic. Lets the 3 fly. Simmons pulls it in.
Unfortunately, his shot has been everywhere, all over the place. Can't buy a basket. However, his teammates got him covered.
Now here's Simmons. Simmons sets a screen for Fournier. And there's the pass to Payton. Simmons, a screen on Richardson. Payton drives in. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. And now just a 3-point Miami lead. And here's Dragic. Over Payton. No good from Dragic. The Magic have gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. And it's blocked. From about 19 feet, Richardson no luck. The Magic trail by 3. Simmons left side. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist.
Even with the D lurking, he made it look easy with the soft finger roll.
Miami's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Miami's Eric Spoelstra is known for his focus and his devotion to work. How does he stay centered? Yoga. He said, I like it because you have to keep your eyes on your own mat. If you're not focused on the spot in front of you, you'll fall over. Kevin, that mindfulness translates across the board.
Mindfulness. That's an interesting way to look at things, D.A. Spo is a great, great communicator. Knows how to certainly get through to his team. Here's Speights. Following the score by Miami. 14 feet away. Rebound by Olynyk. Olynyk's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
I mean, his field goal percentage isn't good. He's not helping his team out there shooting this poorly.
Screen by Olynyk. Dragic the pass to Richardson. Heat moving the ball around. Kicks to Winslow. That's tipped. Simmons against Winslow. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Heat.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
And guys, the thing that jumps out at me is their block shots. I mean, they're playing up on the shooters tightly, and then they're sending them packing. I mean, putting those shots in reverse, all in a clear, good day's work.
The first free throw is good. Wayne Ellington's checked in for Miami. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Here's Dragic. 14 points for him. He kicks it to Olynyk. Dragic left side. Over Mack. No good off the back of the rim. Orlando's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Fournier dishes to Biyombo. Outside Dragic. Looks good, is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries. The Magic trail by 3. Mack with the ball. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And Simmons kicks to Biyombo. Feeds it to Mack. There's the pick. Just 5 to shoot. From the stripe. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Here is Ellington. Dishes to Dragic. Screen by Olynyk. Dragic kicks to Olynyk. Shoots over Biyombo. Olynyk can't hit.
That's exactly how you want to play it defensively, Kevin. I mean, getting a hand up to distract and bother the shooter. Not easy to stop somebody this deep inside.
Now, here's Biyombo. He's got 5. Mack, no luck. Now, here's Ellington. Up top, Dragic. Screen by Olynyk. Dragic the pass to Ellington. Olynyk a screen on Fournier. Ellington dishes to Olynyk. Shoots over Biyombo. And he can't bank that one in.
He continues to struggle from the field. But luckily for him and his team, his teammates have been able to pick him up and get the job done.
Is it me, or does it just feel like he gets every rebound that comes up?
Well, he practically has gotten every one that's available. A 20-plus rebounding game is not something we get to see very often, Greg.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And that's a tough one. But on those illegal screen calls, the defender's never going to get the benefit of the doubt.
Those are facts, man. I mean, if he's sliding his feet just a skosh, the refs are going to whistle him for it.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. James Johnson's checked in for Adebayo. And it's Tyler Johnson in for Goran Dragic. And Augustine kicks to Hezonja. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket.
You know, the defense knew how to play at that time, liked how they made their presence felt without committing the foul.
One made three formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Olynyk with the steal. Now Richardson, he's got 11. A rebound by Hezonja. They get it back. Yes, and the foul. That one's on Johnson.
Defensive rebounding, just such a crucial part of the game.
Yeah, it's finishing your defense, Greg. We know that. You can defend, then you got to rebound the miss, and you got to get to the glass with intensity.
The Magic have gone 9 of 13 from the line.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
One drops. He ties it up. Miami's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Johnson kicks to Johnson. Richardson for 3. No good.
And so far this quarter, he's been a little off on his game.
Just a touch. I mean, it seems like he's forcing shots a little bit to me, Greg. Not playing his game right now, and with every miss, the pressure intensifies.
Orlando's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. And he comes up with the deuce.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now here's Johnson. Back to Johnson. Richardson kicks to Johnson. Here's the screen. Pass to Ellington. 4 on the shot clock. Johnson the screen. From deep. A shot by Ellington, no good. Orlando leading. And here's Augustine. He has 5. From 12 feet out, it's deflected. Johnson in the corner. Bangs home the trifecta. Johnson's got 5 points so far.
No explanation for giving up these wide open looks. Total breakdown. Unacceptable defense.
.152 left in the third quarter. Here's Hezonja. Richardson covering. Using his post move to get the 2 points. 7 points in the game. Third quarter here and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
Now the dish to Ellington. He feeds it to Johnson. Johnson the screen. Ellington kicks to Johnson. Jumper off the screen. A second chance effort. The shot, no good. And Orlando will come the other way. Hezonja, the pass to Augustine. 59 seconds left in the third. Hits it from three-point range. Now it's a 4-point Orlando lead.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Now here's Johnson. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Johnson kicks to Olynyk. Good ball movement here by Miami. They get it again. Johnson can't get it to go.
And that layup is usually going in, especially when the defense is as lazy as that.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Hezonja. Puts up a 3. Rebound by the Heat. Ellington's got his 3rd rebound tonight. He dishes it to Olynyk. Offensive rebound. Count it, and the Orlando lead has been cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from James Johnson.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Magic lead by 2. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. Head coach Erik Spoelstra mic'd up along the sideline. Let's check it out.
All right, put together 3 or 4 stops in a row. Come on, just concentrate on good basketball right now.
Compressing it down to these few minutes, Erik Spoelstra asking his guys to focus in defensively.
And talking to one another, quicker rotations, the help has to be there on time if they want to come up with these stops.
And we're set to start the action up here in the fourth quarter. And if it's anything like the first 3, we should be in for a treat. We've got Wayne Ellington. Olynyk is out there with James Johnson. Then it's Winslow, and it's Johnson in at the point guard position. It's the group on the floor for Miami.
And doing a really good job here of pounding it inside in the second half. Sound strategy with the lead.
Biyombo, he's checked in for the Magic.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
There's the feed to Johnson. Olynyk, a screen on Augustine. Johnson kicks to Olynyk. Johnson outside. Now here's Winslow. He's guarded closely. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. Here's Azania. Ellington defending. The kick out to Spates. And it's off from three-point range.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Pass to Olynyk. Shoots over Biyombo, and he overshot that one, missing. Orlando leading by 3. Covered by Winslow. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
Olynyk dishes to Ellington. Screen by Olynyk. Johnson for 3. That's Biyombo with the rebound. Biyombo's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Azania. Spates with a screen on Johnson. Azania, the pass to Spates. It's Hezonja in the corner. No good from outside. The Heat trail by 5. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Again, the miss by the Heat.
Early on, he tried to shoot his way out of this funk, but later in the game now, he might want to just give it up and look for his teammates to do the scoring.
Johnson against Spates. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. First one falls for him. And the Heat with some changes. Adebayo is checked in for Johnson. And it's Dragic in for Johnson. Jonathan Simmons is checked in for the Magic. Elfrid Payton comes in for DJ Augustine. And he can't hit the second. The Heat trail by 6. Dragic kicks to Winslow. Dragic a screen on Payton. Here's Winslow. Here's Adebayo. Biyombo with the block. They recover it. No good from Dragic. The Magic have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. And there's the pass to Hezonja. Outside, Simmons. Kicks it to Payton. Spates sets a screen. Off the pick. And the shot falls short this time. Miami's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Ellington dishes to Olynyk. To stop the drought. Count it, and the Orlando lead has been cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Ellington. Here's Payton. Pass to Hezonja. He kicks to Biyombo. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
You know, Bismack Biyombo is a defensive-minded center. Amazing the story that got him to the NBA. I mean, grew up in the Congo, and a lot of trials and tribulations along the way, but perseverance prevailed, and Biyombo is now an NBA player.
And the first one drops. And Biyombo signing a 4-year, $72 million contract with the Magic last season. You talk, Clark, about rags to riches. Wow.
Yeah, big time. And the best part of this rags to riches story is how he's giving back or paying forward to his homeland. Building schools and basketball courts in the Congo. And he's lifting up countrymen through basketball and education. That's a powerful combination, and really an excellent use of the platform and the resources afforded Biyombo by way of the NBA.
Dragic the pass to Olynyk. They set the pick. Just 5 on the clock. Passes it to Adebayo. Here's Dragic from outside. That shot missing. Good D by Payton.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Biyombo, and it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And one difference this have is that when they get to the line, they're converting.
And he can't get the first one.
Boy, the upside of Biyombo is impressive. An undersized center who makes up for it with really great heart, especially on defense.
And he sinks the second.
And they didn't shoot it very well from the line in the first half, but they've gotten much better since halftime, and it's helped them to secure the lead.
Screen by Olynyk. Trying to break that ice-cold streak, and it's Spates with the rebound. Orlando leading by 7. And Simmons kicks to Payton. Feeds to Fournier. Payton against Dragic. With some arc, down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
Really like seeing Payton operate inside. I mean, showing once again that he's got the total package.
Dragic dishes to Ellington. They set the pick. Olynyk sets a screen for Winslow. He feeds it to Dragic. Screen by Olynyk. Off the screen. That shot is off. And Orlando the other way now.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Ellington the pass to Dragic. Back to Ellington. From deep three-point range, sinks it. What range from outside? Wow. Ellington's got 5 points now in the quarter. And a special thanks to Under Armour for the second look at the long-range three-pointer. Another Unleash Chaos moment. Beautiful. And Fournier kicks to Simmons. Back to Fournier. Over Ellington. The shot's good from Fournier. And the Magic lead by 8.
Really like how Biyombo uses his body, Kevin. He's superb at setting those hard, tough screens for his teammates.
Dragic dishes to Olynyk. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
That's his 4th foul. I'm sure he recognizes the situation because number 5 would put him in a rough, tough spot.
Richardson, he's checked in for Wayne Ellington. Here's Orlando now. They're on a 13-5 run. Payton kicks to Spates. Simmons on the wing. Covered by Winslow. No good from Simmons. The Heat trail by 8. Dishes it to Winslow. That's in, coming off an assist from Dragic.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Payton passes to Fournier. Payton outside. There's the pick. Here's Spates. Good on the three-point shot.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Richardson with it. Pass to Adebayo. Top of the key, Dragic. Winslow wide open. He fires. And again, Miami with the triple.
Okay, we got a nice little back and forth going here.
Yeah, and I like it. I love seeing that. It's a lot of fun when that happens. These teams are going at each other from the outside.
Here's Fournier. Rebound by the Heat. Now here's Dragic. There's the dish to Richardson. Olynyk, a screen on Fournier. Fires the three. Olynyk can't hit.
Not sure if he just ran out of gas or what, Kevin, but he's been awful ever since the second half started. Not even been a factor.
Payton outside. He dishes it to Simmons. Shoots over Dragic. No good from Simmons. The Heat trail by 6. Outside Dragic. Back to Richardson. There's a screen. Down low. The kick out to Dragic. Fires from deep. Hits the three-point bomb. Dragic has got 19 points.
And that's what you give up when you don't fight over the screen.
Yeah, I agree with you wholeheartedly. I mean, not a lot of effort put forth on defense there. I mean, I think he's definitely got to play up on him more and off the screen in that situation.
The shot's good from Fournier.
There's been a change in his game compared to what we saw in the first half. I mean, he's scoring with a lot of confidence now.
Timeout called the Heat.
Yeah, you know, some of it's shot selection, some just bad luck, and they just can't get anything going.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they've been a bit unlucky. Some of it is poor shot selection, in a slump, no doubt. But it can be turned around. They just need to find ways to score the ball.
And now we present our Jordan Player of the Game.
And he's provided them with a major mismatch on that low block tonight, that they've been able to lean on his scoring in the paint. And if nothing else has worked, he's given them a reliable option on every possession.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Eric Spoelstra coaching the team during the break. He knows his team is struggling tonight from the three-point line, so he told them to go for more quality shots inside. We're shooting way too many threes, he said. No more Hail Marys. Let's get inside to the post. Back to you guys.
Over to the left wing. Free throw, no good.
You know, it's been a bad day for them at the line today as a whole, and far too often, that's the case for this team.
He hits the second from the line. The Heat trail by 4. Olynyk, a screen on Fournier. Richardson kicks to Winslow. Lays it up off the glass. Winslow's got 7 points here in this quarter.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very, very well done.
Payton dishes to Spates. Simmons against Winslow. No good from Simmons. Miami's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. Here's Adebayo. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Maurice Spates.
All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Two shots.
He hits the first one, and that narrows the gap to 1. That one drops. He ties it up.
Needed those and got them. Terrific job at the line under pressure.
Dragic against Payton. The feed now to Spates. Simmons against Winslow. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Simmons on the money from 12 feet away. And the Magic lead by 2. And a big play there to mute the crowd.
And guys, the only noise we're hearing now is coming from the visitors' bench.
Screen by Olynyk. Dragic with a wide open look. And that misses. That would have put him up.
And, you know, I have no idea how he missed that one. When there's no defense around, he's usually automatic from there.
Here's Simmons. Simmons missing again. Dragic kicks to Winslow. Money! And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
Now, that is cold-blooded.
Indeed it is. Love seeing him deliver when they need him most. No fear taking these shots. I love it.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. The score knotted at 69. 30 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Six-second difference between the shot and game clock. Buries it.
Hey, when the game is on the line, you feel very comfortable with Payton having the ball in his hands for the last shot.
Timeout called, the Heat. They trail by 2. 27 seconds left in the fourth. Olynyk the pass to Richardson. Another shot. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Shooting 2.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he ends up making the second, and that narrows the gap to 1. We've got 22 seconds left in the game. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure. It's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
Drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2.
You know, one of the things that jumps out at you immediately when you look at Payton is his size. I mean, he's a 6'4" point guard who knows how to use his body and skill set to his advantage.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
That last free throw was critical. Their only choice now is to go for the 3 to tie.
Screen by Olynyk. Richardson kicks to Dragic. From outside the arc. Can't knock in the 3. And now they foul and stop the clock. hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. He's able to hit the second one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Richardson dishes to Winslow. Takes a three. Misses. And so the big win by Orlando in a tight game. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. With Elfrid Payton, and the jumper was falling tonight. I know that's something you've worked on a lot over the last couple of years, so when it finally starts to flow and fall, how does that feel?
It's still good. Hard work, paying all that. But, I still got a lot of work to do. Just got to keep working at it.
Well, it looks like things are finally starting to slow down for you, Elfrid. Thanks. Kevin, back to you.
David, thank you as always. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.